Okay, welcome back. In our last video, we looked at the new court preparation suite. Um, but because there's a lot in it, I'm going to break it down into multiple videos. So in our last video, we checked out overview, checklist, documents, right up to witnesses, and we're now at strategy. Again, important to remember. Okay, this is not legal advice. Okay, but these are some strategies I've kind of compiled and put together to try to help as a guideline or a reference point and that kind of thing. Okay, so I'm after clearing them all there. So we've no strategies in place right now for our case. Okay, nothing there. So let me show you how we can actually begin to develop a strategy and some strategy points. First, let's look at our educational library. So our educational library will show us various different elements that can be used for you or against you and how to counter that. For example, okay, let's say communication co-parent. Okay, so this is a strategy. This is a strategy that can be used for you or can be used against you. For example, what is it? It means how parents communicate and cooperate about the child's needs, including the tone, responsiveness, the record keeping, etc. How it can be used for you. Okay, it show calm and respectful communication. Okay, use written channels, keep records of that, demonstrate flexibility for the child. Okay, how it can be used against you. Um, Alleged hostile or non-cooperation. Okay, cherry pick heated messages. Okay, where someone can pick certain parts of the communication to show not the full context of the conversation. They can claim that you're gatekeeping, etc. How we can counter these? Okay, we can counter by keeping a clean, consistent communication trail, offered structured tools such as apps and shared calendars. If you want to communicate with clear transparency, you have a shared calendar with the other person and say, okay, here are my days, here's what I've got going on, that kind of thing. It opens up the communication and the transparency. And we can avoid mediation or parenting classes were helpful. Okay, so this is how we can counter that. If they come at you and say, okay, on based on communication, and they try to use that against you, well, actually, you can see here based on our communications log, you can see I made an effort here, etc. Okay, again, you can dive into all of them once you're signed up. So let's say you're not sure how to actually implement strategies. Okay, so let's have a look here. These are based just some ones that I've put together based on basic common cases. Let's say access and contact. So let's say we have a case ongoing for access. You can click on this. We're going to populate our strategies window, a case strategy window with the strategies. So here are some recommended strategies. Again, this is not legal advice, okay, but it can really help you. Let's have a look. So one strategy we can use in an access order is the child's need for contact. Okay, we can demonstrate the child's need for meaningful contact with both parents and how your proposal meets this need. Okay, so the main support and evidence. Okay, the child's expressed wishes, their relationship quality, their contact history. Okay, the age appropriate needs. And if you're not sure what they are, I've included on all of them explanations and what that means and how it can be used. Okay, for example, relationship quality: show positive interactions through photos, messages, activities together. Document regular, meaningful contact and emotional connection, including third-party observations where possible. Okay, how we can counter, because again, if it's strategy for you, it can be a strategy for them against you also. Okay, so they can say, oh, well, the child's reluctant to go. Okay, there's resistance from the child. Okay, there's safety concerns. There's practical difficulties. Okay, and let's say the child's resistance. Okay, so what you can do to help strengthen your case a little, help strengthen your argument, is acknowledge the child's feeling while showing your commitment to their welfare. Explain how you're addressing that concern through counselling, through gradual contact, involving them in decisions, showing patience, understanding, whatever it may be. Okay, and again, there's a lot of these here. We're not going to go through them all. But just to show that there's different ones for different cases, we're going to clear all that. And let's say for financial, okay, we can populate now our strategy, and as we scroll up, we have all our different strategies that we can use in our financial case, how we can use them, how we can protect ourselves from them being used against us. Okay, again, all of this is to take the intimidation, to give you some focus, take the intimidation out of the court system, give you some focus, strengthen your confidence a little, and go in there on your best foot. Obviously, always consult with your legal professional, but this is really nice place to get started. So that is our court prep suite strategy section on Just In Case Pro.